Whenever I watch a popular and highly rated anime, more often than not, I end up disappointed, so I've learned to take the popularity and reputation of any anime with a grain of salt. But still, when I watch the highest rated anime on Anime News Network, I expect it to be good. What's the highest rated anime, you ask? Ava? Nope. Cowboy Bebop? Full Metal Alchemist? Sadly, no. Any of the Miyazaki movies? Wrong again. Clannad After Story, which is the second season of Clannad. Why I think that it's absolute crap that this is the highest rated anime is best explained by starting off with a discussion of moe, since Clannad is a moe title. I know moe by its nature is ill-defined, but I think the best way to describe it is porn for otaku. And when I say otaku, I'm referring to the Japanese. Mostly, and when I say porn, I mean it in the way that Twilight is porn for tween girls and their horny mothers. Mostly. Moe gives its audience fantasy portrayals of young girls, which are fueled by teetering towers of long-established otaku fetishes and idealizations of the perfect Japanese woman. But moe isn't only sexual. Emotional needs are met as well. These girls with their diseases, tragic pasts, and possible mental retardation are all helpless because of these things, and these rather alarming traits actually endear them to the audience. They need to be protected and watched over so they can make their audience members feel like responsible male authority figures. See? Porn for otaku, and that's why I don't think moe can work as legitimate drama. Fan pandering cannot be made into anything deeper, more complex, or interesting without putting forth serious effort to make it so. But Clannad is straight moe, wanting to be taken seriously as is. Before continuing, I'm going to put up a big spoiler warning here because to fully explain my annoyances with Clannad, I'll have to spoil it big time. The story of Clannad is about a guy named Tomoya. He has a messed up home life, so he's kind of a jerk. He meets Nagisa on the first day of his last year of high school. They fall in love, get married, and even have a kid together. There are other characters, but barely any of them actually matter. Tragic backstories and anime stereotypes notwithstanding, almost every character is completely forgettable and even entirely replaceable with the other characters. Even though Nagisa is the female lead, she could have been replaced with the short-haired twin, and there would have been no real difference in how the story ultimately turned out. The last episodes of After the Story aren't only bad, they're completely insulting to the viewer's intelligence. Nagisa has the mysterious weak body illness disease that's common among moe girls, so of course she dies in childbirth. This messes Tomoya up pretty bad, and for 5 years their daughter, Ushio, lives with Nagisa's parents. Tomoya was able to get over his pain and raise his daughter, and that was the point in the story that I came closest to even giving a damn about any of the characters, but I should have known that that wouldn't last. Ushio also succumbs to the weak body illness disease and dies. But then we see that Tomoya has managed to collect the needed amount of light orbs that are magic or something. There is no intelligent explanation for them, or the way that he even collected the orbs, for that matter. But whatever. He has the light orbs, so he can perform a miracle. He goes back 5 years and has it so Nagisa gives birth to their kids safely, and that's how it ends. With a deus ex machina to achieve a happy ending. I mean, guys, really think about that ending. Can you imagine how infuriating it would have been at the end of, I don't know, Full Metal? When Edward sacrificed himself to bring Al back to life, he instead pressed some kind of miraculous reset button where he was sent back to Risenbol when his mom was still alive and Ho-Ho Papa was living with them now for some reason. Wouldn't you feel like they just pulled some bullshit on you by giving you something intended to be emotionally gratifying just so they didn't have to put in hardly any intellectual effort or confront a truly difficult issue? Clannad is nothing but soap opera schlock. The narrative is meandering and completely without point. The humor is stale, even by harem standards, and the messages of family being made stronger by going through bad times and learning to accept things outside of your control and your own past misguided choices is completely undermined and even destroyed by the cop-out ending. Yeah, it's pretty. But KyoAni has made better-looking shows. So have a lot of other studios for that matter. The music is nice, so is the voice acting, but no great impression was made on me. I'm just trying to figure out why people think this is so good. I can't believe this is so high ranked when I can easily think of 10 anime that are so much better than Clannad. Can somebody please explain to me why this tripe is so well received? I guess I was long overdue to do a rant on a ridiculously overrated anime series, especially since some YouTubers have made a hobby out of it, but the anime on my chopping block just happened to be Clannad instead of Naruto. Sayonara und auf Wiedersehen.